Greetings viewers around the world, day or night. This is Sci-fi and Horror, and welcome to another Tour Tuesday. And this is a first for the channel, because this is a Tour Tuesday review on a whole tour team. And this is the very first group of tour that started it all for the theme of Bionicle, the Tour Mata, which are Kopaka, Tour of Ice, Gali, Tour of Water, Bahatu, Tour of Stone, Liwa, Tour of Air, Owanua, Tour of Earth, and the team's leader, Tahu, the Tour of Fire. So without further ado, let's get this review over and done with. Okay, so a bit of history lesson. So it was the year 2000 and LEGO were still struggling like they were in the 90s, even though they were saved a bit from bankruptcy with the Star Wars theme in 1999. It kind of failed on them as well, mainly because they'd have to wait until the next Star Wars movie, so they needed a plan B. They figured, what about give constructible action figures a go? And they've tried it with Slices or Throwbots over in America and Robo Riders. And to say they did good was understandable, but they were more like a prototype for what? Well, what else but Bionicle, which debuted in 2001. So, well, not only is this theme regarded to have saved LEGO from bankruptcy, but the impact that it had on the LEGO community as a whole, it was quite understandable, especially with how the LEGO community is nowadays. He's always complaining and stuff, but we're getting off topic. Back to this review. So most of these figures use Technic for the main function, and depending on the figure or Toa, well, this can swing either weapon. So Liwa, Tahu, and Kopaka actually have one Technic build function, which is to basically swing the tools or weapons. So Kopaka swings his sword, but as of this one's just an ordinary build with a shield piece. Same goes with Tahu, with the same function as Kopaka, just swinging his sword. Liwa, on the other hand, and has an axe, which basically lets him just swing. He can also no. Plus Liwa, this hand here, is on a Technic pin, which lets him spin it freely. While Gali and Owanua, they actually have two tour tools, so adding another gear lets them swing in both their tools. And for some context, Gali's actually a woman. Yeah, most blue Toa, Motorin, and Charaga, from Poyanui to Matanui, and I think Ananui, are female. And it would have remained this way until we got sets like one of the Paraka, what I think phase on, and there's also the Memorians, which some of them in the water tribe are actually dudes. And then there's Pohatu. Now, Pohatu is the unique one because unlike the other Toa, his torso is actually upside down, which would basically give him the function to kick. Another major element of the Toa, other than in their tools and appearance, are the masks. And these masks do different abilities, an example being Kopaka's Konohi Akaku, which is a mask of X-ray vision. Gali has the Konohi Kaukau, the mask of water breathing. Tahu has the Konohi Hao, the mask of shielding. Bahatu has the Konohi Kakama, the mask of speed. Liwa has the Konohi Miru, mask of levitation. And Oinua has the Konohi Bakari, mask of strength. And another thing some people noticed is with these sets at the time, and which is demonstrated with various revamps of these Toa, is the fact they can't really bend their knees, or some of them don't even have head articulation. No, but there is a solution, well, various solutions, but this is the one I've used on both, Tahu, Liwa, and Kopaka, and I plan on doing this to Oinua, Pohatu, and Gali. So the idea is that you replace the Technic axle with a blue Technic pin, or whatever color this Technic pin might be in. Then you take one of these pieces, they're connected to the back of the Toa head, and yeah, learned that from a TikTok I've seen. And another thing is, masks were a major part of the Bionicle lore. Well, Toa had to collect all of them so they can get the gold masks and head down to fight Makuta. And Lego knew this because they used to sell these blind bags or blind boxes over in the United States, which included various other colors of the Toa's Konohi, and even some of the Turaga. And some of the rare ones were the silver ones, the gold ones, and the infected Makuta one, which I think also come with one of the Rahi sets as well. I'm not really sure, but there was also various giveaways for rare masks, including a copper mask, a chrome mask, which was in like some I think a CD pack. Also came with a Tahunga. And yeah. But another thing is, though, I never really grew up with these original 6 Toa. Well, I didn't even know what Bionicle was when I was born in 2007. But after learning a bunch of other Lego series, including some of the retired ones, Bionicle stood out to me. Yeah, and as someone who was mad at the time because Nexon Knights, this was kind of going downhill, well, at least in my opinion. And from like the statues Zara, I was curious with some of these old Lego themes. So then I discovered Bionicle, and it sparked a memory in my head. So back in 2016, I believe I actually got a G2 Toa. It was Liwa Uniter of Jungle, was my brother got Gali Uniter of Water. And at first I was thinking, what a Bionicle. And fast forward to now, Bionicle is the second best LEGO theme I enjoy. He's just up there with the Star Wars. But yeah, this has been a review on the Toa Mata. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Sci-Fi and Horror, signing out. Laters, and happy Toa Tuesday.